back to my channel. Stop. Don't pause. Keep watching and subscribe. Because all these things I have on my heart are for you and you and you. Subscribe. Hit that bell. So every single time I have a new video, it pops up on your phone. Okay, drama done. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra Aneno. If you're watching me for the very first time, today's topic is personal. So I've just been praying to God that I be in the right mind space to share about it. This is one of your topic suggestions from Amy McIntosh. Thank you so much for suggesting this, and for all of you who did. I got suggestions off of Facebook, WhatsApp, 1 or 2 off of Instagram. So in total I got about maybe 10 topic suggestions, which I'm very excited about, and I chose to begin with Jesus. Hey. Should I just pause and begin again? Or rather, to begin again, should I just pause and begin again? Or you hadn't caught that and I've reported myself now, because... Okay, rewind. And I chose to begin with this one. Today we're going to be talking about when God seems to be late. I forgot to put on my watch, but when God seems to be late. What is that? What does that look like? What does that feel like? And how do you deal with, how do you deal going through such a season when God seems to be late? I pray with all my heart that I use the right words, the right body language. I pray that this message finds fertile soil when God seems to be late, because it's personal, like I said. So let's start here. I decided to break down this statement and define late and define seems to be. When someone is late, it means that they are not on time. And usually when someone is late, it's for like an appointment, for a meeting, for a scheduled meetup, you get. And now they are late. You said we would meet up at 3 p.m. and now it is 3:30 and you're not here. It is 4 and you're not here. That means that you are late. And that means that there's someone that is waiting on you to arrive on time, but you are late. So when someone is late, it means that they did not come at the appointed time. Right? Human-wise anyway. Now, seems to be, when something seems to be, what does that mean? I've been thinking about this ever since I decided to do this episode. When something seems to be, personally in my life, when things seemed to be, it's because I was usually assuming, or I did not have the full picture, and I was kind of going off of what I have, my side of the story, without necessarily having the full picture come into play. When something seems to be, it's not really the reality, by the way. Otherwise, we would be saying when God is late, which of course does not happen. But you chose, Mr. McIntosh, to use the words when God seems to be late. That means he isn't actually. It just appears as if he is. So before spoiling for myself, so now we know when someone is late, what that looks like. And now I hope you have a small understanding of what it means when something seems to be. Yeah? So when someone is late, one, it means that you have to wait. It means that you have to wait. And waiting is never nice. I will report myself. I used to be a very impatient person. We said we would meet up at 3. You're not there by 3:10. I'm already boiling in my head. I'm like, where is this person? Do they think I am a joke? Waiting on people is not easy. How much harder do you think it is waiting on God? At least people you see, you touch and what? But our relationship with God is based off of faith. So how much harder do you think it is waiting on a being whose relationship with you is based off of faith? You can't really see him. You can't really touch him. He is there, but I can't see him the way you're seeing me right now. So definitely waiting on such a person is harder. Now, in real life, like lay people, me and you, we categorize who is worthy of our weight. Am I lying? Am I lying? I'm not. Huh? We deem who is worth us waiting longer for. Do you get? Like, if for example, I set off from home and I'm going to meet someone in town and that person is possibly going to give me a job. I'm in desperate need of something and that person who I'm going to meet is going to give it to me. And I am assured that they're going to give it to me. If I am there at 3 and they are not there at 3, do you think I will leave? Do you think I will leave? No. What will I do? I will wait. Why will I wait? Because I know that person who is coming has something of mine, has something that is of benefit to me, has something that is going to take me to the next level, has something that is going to take me out of this dark situation that I am in. So what will I do? I will wait. As hard as it is, I will wait. Sometimes in the human sense, you think, I should just leave. I should just leave. How can this person, keep me waiting? But when you think about it and you understand the capacity that they are in, and that thing that they have that you need, that you want, that you've been waiting for, you will sit and wait. So if we can wait for those important people in our lives, how much more on God? It now goes back to you as a person. Do you know the promises that God has spoken over your life? Do you know all that He has for you? Because when you understand what He has for you, the things of importance that He has for you, the dreams that He has for you, the promises and His banner over you, when you understand that, perhaps you'll wait a bit longer. Even if it is uncomfortable, even if it is painful, even if it feels like other people's things are somehow shifting on and you're stuck there waiting and waiting. Understand what it is that God has for you. Understand what He is bringing. Understand that when He arrives, and He opens your package, that package that He has been, holding for you, you'll realize that the wait was worth it. You will realize that it was worth it. I'm telling you the truth. And I've been praying that these words find fertile soil, that it will not come off like I know it all. Oh, what right does she have to say that? No, I've experienced this. I've experienced it. And in ways that I hope to share more in the future. But for now, let's just say that I know what I am talking about. And I hope that, you can understand. Seems to be, that's not a reality. It's more of a feeling. It's more of an emotion. When you say, Sandra seems to be sad, that means you don't really know for a fact that I am sad. When God seems to be late, it just seems like, but it is not the reality. It is not the reality. It is not. As a believer, the word becomes your reality. And your reality is based off of faith. You need to separate the reality of the physical things around you and then the reality of what your faith represents and where your faith is taking you. You're somewhere in the future and you look much better there than you look right now. And I'm not saying hide your head in the sand and ignore the things that are happening around you physically. No. Take responsibility for your actions. Grow, be accountable. Why? Because it also matters what you do while you're waiting. That's another important point. Allow me to slip it in there. It matters what you do while you wait. Don't you think so? This is one of the hardest and most painful lessons I've had to learn, like in the past 4 years of my life. When someone keeps you waiting, it's not easy, but it matters what you do while you're waiting. So while you're waiting on God, what are you doing while you wait? Are you grumbling, complaining? And a lot of people think I mean this in the line of marriage. Yes, I mean it in that line as well. You're waiting on your Mr. or Mrs. Right. It matters what you do while you wait. You're waiting on God to bring that job opportunity that you've been believing for, to make a way in that area that you've been waiting on Him for so long. It could be healing, provision, whatever it is, But I'm telling you, it matters what you do while you wait. In real life, when someone keeps you waiting, I don't want to record more than 15 minutes of this. In real life, when someone keeps you waiting, how long before you up and leave? Know who is worth your wait. And God is definitely worth your wait. In real life, when someone keeps you waiting, don't you call them and ask them, Sandra, you said we'd be here at 3 and it's 3:30. How far? Where are you coming from? How far? When do you think? When do you think you'll be coming here? And that, my friend, is prayer. Prayer is how you ask God, how far? God, how far? Prayer keeps you tapped into the Spirit for those answers. And His word, it acts as an anchor for you to keep still while you wait. I've noticed in my life, every single time I'm not tapped into with the Holy Spirit, I get so frustrated, you guys. I can get so frustrated. Why? Because I'm missing out on all the small things that, God is telling me, all the small things that, He's using people to tell me to be still, to remind me that He's not a liar. But I'm not going to see those things if I am not calling Him through prayer to find out, my Lord, you've over-delayed. And that's how I literally tell God, you've over-delayed. I've been waiting for breakthrough in this area, Lord, how far? And if you be still and listen, He will tell you. You might not like the answer, but He will tell you. And if by faith you're growing while you wait, if by faith you're bettering yourself while you wait for that thing that God is bringing, when it arrives, you're ready for it. You're ready to receive it. And it's worth, because you, my friend, have waited for it. You have waited for it. In real life, this is how I'll end. The more important the meeting or the person you're waiting for, the longer you are willing to wait. The longer you are willing to be humble. The longer you are willing to, push through the discomfort. Push through those uncomfortable seasons, because and you acknowledge in your heart that this person has something important to give me, so I will wait. Now I ask you, who could be more important than God? Okay, for me as a believer, who could be more important than God? He's not my husband. She's not my daughter. It starts and ends with Him for me. It starts and ends with Him. And it is only by His grace that I am here and you are here. So now, finished my sermon. When God seems to be late, that's just it. It just seems, but it is not your reality. Ask yourself, what's your reality? Is it this, the physical that you're seeing? Or is it, faith over fear? Or is it faith over doubt? Without faith, it's impossible to please God. So I'll end here. I really, really hope with all my heart that this resonates with just one or two of you. And if you know anybody who could benefit from this, please share. My goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 371, and I'm so thankful. It's been a humbling journey, It's been a humbling journey, and I'm so thankful. But help me get this out there. Share this on your statuses. Send it to your friends who you know could benefit from this. Let's grow together. That's the whole goal of this. So I'm excited for the next episode that I'll post. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. So much love. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. When God seems to be late, what do you do? Respond to some of the things that I've shared. Ask me questions. I want us to vibe. So much love. Blessings. Bye.